Hello there gorgeous gamers, and welcome back to Pure Play TV, and in this video we're diving into Endling Extinction is Forever on PS5, a short but powerful little gem that punches well above its weight class in the emotional department. It won't hog your weekend, but I promise you it will linger in your mind long after you've finished it. Watch on and find out why. Endling Extinction is Forever tells the heartfelt and heartbreaking story of the last mother fox on Earth. And yes, it is as heavy as it sounds. The game manages to tell this tale of survival, sacrifice, and the ugliness of human impact on nature, all without uttering a single line of dialogue. And let me tell you, my famously stiff upper lip, yeah, that took a wobble by the time the credits rolled. There's a particular moment early on when one of your cubs gets snatched by some absolute human bastard, and I literally yelled at the TV. The emotional weight of this game hits differently, especially if you're a parent. There's something primal and instinctive about trying to protect your young from harm, and this game leans into that hard. But even if you're not wrangling actual kids in real life, the game still makes it easy to connect with its story. Those wide-eyed cubs, their clumsy little trots behind you, the way they huddle close in the den, it all adds up. It's digital parenthood, and you will get attached. Gameplay-wise, Endling is part exploration, part survival, with a touch of that Metroidvania flavour thrown in for good measure. It's all presented in a lovely 2.5D open world of sorts. You traverse a number of environments, forests, rivers, industrial wastelands, and more, searching for food, avoiding danger, and following scent trails that reveal what happened to your lost cub. Nights are your only window to explore, and you'll want to be back in your den by sunrise to avoid exposing your remaining cubs to even more danger. This adds an element of urgency, which kept me on my toes. The nightly structure gives the game a rhythm, but also a creeping tension. Every night could be your last, and your choices matter. Do you push a little further to find more food, risking danger, or play it safe, even if it means going hungry? I find myself doing some grim things to keep my kids alive, scavenging trash, stealing from humans, you name it, I did it. And let me tell you, nothing stings like watching your cubs limp from hunger because you didn't find enough to eat that night. The guilt is real. As the days pass, your surviving cubs learn skills that help them navigate the world more effectively. It's a nice touch that gives a bit of progression, even if it is bittersweet, because, let's be honest, this is not a happy game. It's about survival, and survival isn't clean and it isn't kind. The more you play, the more you realize that the deck is stacked against you, and yet, that's what makes it so compelling. Now it's not all roses and fox cuddles. I did have a few gripes. For one, the gameplay loop can start to feel a bit samey after a while. You're venturing out every night, grabbing food, dodging danger, and hoping you stumble across the next story beat, but the game doesn't really guide you, at least not at first. Some players might love that minimalism, but I found myself a little bit lost at times, unsure whether I was moving the story forward or just burning another night chasing rabbits. I also would have liked a bit more variety in the encounters, or perhaps some interactive elements beyond food collection and scent trail following. Maybe upgrading the den in some way over time, or more significant choices that lead to branching paths or alternate endings. But despite those minor stumbles, Endling achieves what it sets out to do. It makes you feel. It tells a story about how fragile life is, how devastating the human impact on the world can be, and how deeply love can drive even a fox to persevere, even when the world feels like it's crumbling around them. If you've got a few hours and an open mind, and maybe a box of tissues, then Endling Extinction is Forever is well worth your time. And that is the end of this review. Thanks for watching, it is always appreciated. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it in some way useful. If you did, do us a solid, hit the like and subscribe buttons below and give the bell icon a ding so you're notified whenever we've got new stuff for you to watch. I've been Chris, you've been gorgeous, and I'll see you on the next one. Until then, cheers my dears.